Hey guys, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2016 crime thriller horror film Don't Breathe, starring Dylan Minney, Jane Levy, directed by Fede F-E-D-E Alvarez. Fede? I think that's how you say his name. So, our boy Dylan, right? Dylan is awesome. This film is interesting because it's got a good plot. It doesn't get a lot of credit, but it's got a good plot. So, these three teens, Dylan's character, Alex, his father owns a security company, and Dylan steals the keys to the houses of that the security company is overviewing in order for him and his friends to then rob the places, right? But like anything under 10,000 is not grand larceny, anything or like something like that, and like no armed robbery, don't bring a gun, things of that nature. So then one of the guys, Money, gets a tip of this army vet who's blind, who lives in a very decrepit area of Detroit by himself, and he has, maybe $100,000 worth of settlement money after this woman, Cindy, was found not guilty of killing his daughter, Emma, even though she did kill his daughter in a car incident. So then the three teens break into this man's house, and it's this whole very intricate plot point of the other senses aside from sight. So at one point the guy, turns out all the lights, and you see all these actors reacting appropriately in the dark, feeling around and like wide-eyed and like trying to get as much light in as possible. And then the twist of it all is that it turns out that this guy had kidnapped the woman who was found not guilty of murdering his daughter, impregnated her with a turkey baster to give him a new child because she took his old child. So it turned into from this robbery thing into this kidnap murder kind of a situation, because she was unintentionally murdered after the old guy got the gun that they wound up bringing anyway. And then it's a matter of escape. What do you do to survive? Unfortunately, our boy Dylan dies quite heroically, and then Jane is, the last woman standing. So she winds up stealing $1 million from this old guy in cash to then take her sister out of Detroit and go to Los Angeles. But it's a matter of paying off. So she thinks she kills the guy at the end of the film before the cops come, because the alarm system is then triggered. But it turns out he was just injured, and he claims nothing was stolen or missing. So he bought her silence in order for her to escape with the million and for him to stay alive. Like a soap opera. But it's interesting because no one really talks about this film. It's 2016. It's called Don't Breathe. I highly recommend it. It's a thrill ride. The dog slime is just disgusting, but definitely a thrill ride. Kept me on the edge of my seat every time I watch this. So that's it. That's all I got. Mucho mahalo, guys.